This video is designed to help you learn how to display some text using Python. We're using Trinket, so we should be able to write some Python code on the left and then display, see what happens when you run your program on the right hand side of the screen. So to display text we use print and then we use quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks you can put whatever message you want and it should be displayed here. There's two main versions of Python, Python 2 and Python 3. With Python 2 you don't need brackets, with Python 3 you do need brackets, so it's always worth putting those brackets in. Make sure that if you've got a quotation mark at the start, you've got the same quotation mark at the end. If you've got a bracket at the start, you've got a bracket at the end. Okay, so you can use double quotation marks like we've got here. You can use single quotation marks like this. Both will work and you can pick and choose whichever's better. Sometimes it's useful to be able to use double ones because then you can put a apostrophe in the middle of a word if you need it. If you want to display a message over more than one line, say if I wanted to display all of this text, this won't work because a single quotation mark or a double quotation mark only expects a message on one line. If you want to display text over multiple lines, like I've got this message here, you're going to need three quotation marks, three double quotation marks in a row, and then it will display it all down here. Okay, so that's displaying, we call this a string, it's text. Imagine it like letters hanging up on a washing line joined by a piece of string. It's characters joined together. If you want to use a variable, in Python a variable is used to store some data. So we can say, we can give a variable a name, and then I'm going to put my name in here. So if I run it, it's not going to display Mr. String yet, it's just saving this text, this string, into a variable called name. If I want to display the contents of a variable, now I can put the name of my variable and it should display Mr. String down here. Okay, so if I'd put quotation marks around here, it would display literally N-A-M-E, but without the quotation mark it's looking for a variable called name, so we've got to have set what that variable is above it in the program. So your challenge is you have to try and be able to say hello and then your name, and then you've also got to try and generate your own name in graffiti text and then display it using Python.